So in this video, we're going to talk about blues piano. I'm going to start you off in the key of C, learning the blues scale, learning some of the chords that are associated with the blues scale as well. The ultimate goal here is our left hand will be doing kind of like a walking bass. The right, and you can even do some chords there, the right hand. So over the few lessons that we do here, that is our ultimate goal. So the blues are one of my absolute favorite things to play. And first we're going to start with the blues scale. Okay, this is the key of C. Every key has their own scale. F. They all sound the same, but we are going to start in the key of C. So our, if you are very new to piano, remember fingers, thumbs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget that. So our notes on the C blues are C, E flat, F, F sharp, G, B flat, C. Again, we have C, E flat, F, F sharp, G, B flat, C. The fingers you want to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1 on C, 2 on E flat, 3 on F, 4 on F sharp. Thumb underneath to G, 2 on B flat, 3 on C. So your first step, practice that scale. Do it a few times in a row. If you can get it 3 times in a row without a mistake, that is usually a good sign that you have it. Now, after that, you will want to go back down. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Going back down 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do that 3 times in a row. One more time. All right, now blues are not played what I call straight. You put a swing style on the note. So when you run your blues scale, that doesn't sound very bluesy. So what we do is we swing them where you kind of have the first note is a little bit longer and the second note's a little bit shorter. So just practice that. C and then E flat. Do that the whole way up. Back down. Three times. That right there alone is a good starting point to play blues. You could add in, put an octave of C in your left hand. So we'll get there though. Okay, so we got our blues scale. The nice thing about the blues scale is when you get more comfortable with it, you can combine any of those notes. They're all going to sound good together. So there's no right or wrong when it comes to playing with the blues scale. Just have fun. The next thing we're going to do, so we got our blues scale figured out. We're going to start very basic. We're going to add some chords in our left hand. C major, F major, G major. So C, E, and G for our C chord, F, A, and C for our F chord, G, B, and D for our G chord. So what you're going to do, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Just practice getting those held down 4 beats each. When you get that, okay, there's no right or wrong on that. You just have some fun with this. So we have our chords. What we're going to do is we're going to add a 7 to them. This becomes a C7 chord. The easiest way to find a 7 for a 7 chord is we take our root note of a chord. So in a C chord, C is our root note, right? If you take that C, go down 2 keys, white or black keys, it doesn't matter, but go down 2. From C, 1, 2. That's a B flat, right? Play that on top here. Same note, just higher. There's your C7 chord. Let's go to our F chord. F, A, C. We want to make it F7. Here's my root note, the bottom note, which is F. I'm going to go down 2 keys. 1, 2. E flat. I'm going to play that up here. All right, then we have our G chord. G, B, D. G is our root note of a G chord. Take your G, go down 2. 1, 2. F. Put that F up top. That's a quick, dirty way to find your 7s on any dominant 7th chord. You have other 7 chords, but that's the one we want to work on right now. So C7. And by the way, fingers, I'm using 5, 3, 2, 1. Then we go to F7. Then G7. Now you can take that and start playing with the blues scale. If you notice at the end there, I kind of stayed on these first 4 notes, C, E flat, F, F sharp. What I did there, just kind of show you, you can even just, if you're not comfortable going up and down the scale yet, stick with the first 4 notes on the blues scale. Play with them. Play them in any order. You could start on C, you could start on F sharp, doesn't matter. Start on F. And if you go from F to C or F to E flat, C to F sharp, any order, it doesn't matter. So you can see there, again, any of those notes are going to sound good with these chords that we're playing. All right, so now I want to show you one more thing for the first part of the blues piano. So this next, it's kind of fun. We're going to do this. So we're going to take our 3 chords, we're going to break them up a little bit, and we're going to do this. This is not, doesn't have to do with the blues scale. We're going to play our chords in both hands, kind of. All right, so let's talk about that. We go from a C, think of your chords, C7, F7, G7. Those 3 chords we went over, 1, 4, 5. A lot of songs are made up of 1, 4, and 5 chords. So What we're going to do here is we're going to break this chord up in our left hand. We have our C chord. I'm going to play the root in the fifth, okay, which is a C and a G. Now I'm going to walk that up. C is going to be played every time on the bottom. C and G, C and A, C and B flat. Remember B flat was our 7, right? C and G, C and A, C and B flat. Now I'm going to walk it back down. Do that 3 times in a row. Now if we go to the F7, same concept. F and C, root and fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Root and fifth. Walk that up. Keep F on the bottom the whole time. You're going to play it every time. Top note goes up to D, then to E flat. Remember, there's our F7 chord. F and C, F and D, F and E flat. Back down. 3 times. And I'm just having my thumb do the walking. Next one is the G7 chord. G, B, D, F. So we're going to go G and D, root and fifth, G and E, G and F. That's our 7. Okay. Right hand. So we got, let's go over that left hand again. We got C and G. Start on the C chord. Right hand. C and E. I'm using 1 and 2. C and F, C and G. And on my fingers, I'm 2, 3, 4. Just walk them up. Take your left hand, play the C and G there as you play C and E in the right hand. They walk up together. Okay, right hand, let's put it on F. F and A. F and A, F and B flat, F and C. Back down. Same fingers, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4. Left hand, F and C. Okay, let me go to a G. G and B, G and C, G and D. Add the left hand. All right, let's recap that. Okay, that sounds all good and all, but let's make it a little bit more bluesy. So, one thing you can try before we do that is, I was doing octaves. If you can do an octave as well as that, that'll sound even better. Do that for every one. For the C, that's going to change how we use our fingers. I'm doing 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 3. And you got your first and fifth, pinky or thumb and pinky. Try that for each one. I also noticed too in my left hand, I'm doing a lot of 5 and 2, and then the thumb, and then the thumb again. Do what works for you. Okay. Again, still sounds good, but we need it to sound more bluesy. So, let's go for that style. So what we're doing there, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice and straight. So on the way down, let me do that real slow. Same pattern here on the F chord. Okay, now if you can't do the octave, it'll still sound good. Do this, but do the same rhythm. Okay, one other thing. Grace notes. Let's talk about grace notes. Grace notes are just a real quick, like if I'm going to play an E, I'm going to go a half step down, literally one key. A half step is literally one key on the piano. I'm going to play that black key right before the E, which is our E flat. Practice, actually, on the way we're going to do it, practice taking your second finger, slide it from our E flat to the E. Start off slow. Get used to how it feels, right? Build up speed on that. So when you do that, every time and then same thing on the F and then the A. And on the G. Now, put that all together. There you go. And now if you're like super comfortable with this, by the way, I teach piano for a living. So if any of you are interested in doing virtual lessons, go to my website. It's summitpianolessons.com and fill out the contact form on there and we can talk. We can do lessons over Zoom. If you're in the Kansas City area, we could do in person, but if you are interested, I do lessons. So now, if you are feeling super comfortable with how you're doing with this, you can keep that left hand going. So maybe you do the whole run with the right. after that, you can keep that left hand going. That is all stuff I want to cover with y'all. So let me know how you're all doing with this video. I'll come out with part 2 shortly. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. All right. I hope you all have good luck with this, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions.